Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 between Sonik and Maker. Sonik spawning as the yellow knight over here on the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Maker has spawned as the red undead over here on the top right. We'll see how game number 2 unfolds in this best of 3 series as well. Maker took game number 1 after a series of mistakes by Sonik. Now, I am not taking anything away from Maker. Maker was able to capitalize on those mistakes, and that's what it often takes in order to win a WarCraft 3 game or any competitive game at all. Let's go ahead and see what's going to be unfolding here now in game number 2, as it looks as though we are at Nomad Isle 1.3, and we're going to be waiting for that early scouting. Now, Nomad Isle 1.3 has a number of high-level creep camps in this triangular type of map. Once you scout out one location, you at least know where your opponent is, but you still don't necessarily know the tech. However, tech isn't nearly as important as it is in StarCraft 2, where scouting and information versus just execution of your strategy and the execution of your units make a bigger impact in WarCraft 3 than it does in StarCraft 2. So far, though, as we now slow things up, the Demon Hunter is down off to the south, clearing up this Spider Crab Behemoth creep camp. The Spider Crab Behemoth's going to get taken down right there. Archer, not sure why it's going after the giant sea turtle. Really should be going after the Spider Crab Limb Ripper, as that is the only other thing that has heavy armor. Going after the sea turtle hatchlings and the giant sea turtles is not necessarily the best. It does end up dealing reduced damage as the Demon Hunter now ventures out. He does have Claws of Attack +9, which are extremely effective, and Skeletal Minion clearing with the over here at the Vile Temptress. We'll see how far this goes, as the Death Knight should be able, I can't even click on him, should be able to get to level 2 here after this level 6. Vile Temptress gets taken out. There it goes. It is 633. Yes, it is a 633 creep camp, as the Death Knight and Demon Hunter are going to go ahead and run by each other. Demon Hunter knows, hey, once a Death Knight is at level 2, I should be mana burning it at every single opportunity, and that's exactly what happens here. Maker, however, is making a beeline run south, pulling the Demon Hunter away from the massive ghoul attack that's going to be coming inside here in just a moment. All right, there's one Skeletal Minion, there's one Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Is it going to get abolished magic? All the units are now coming back away, and now we see the issue. The Archer is going to be in trouble as the Death Knight is making its way over. All right, a Tree of Life trying to get constructed. There's a Tome of Agility +2 here as well. What is going to be happening as this Tree of Life will end up getting taken down? All right, are we going to see this Tome of Agility? There's the Death Coil for the save, as we are now picking up some more units, but the Forest Troll Berserker could end up getting boxed out. Oh, this is a potential problem right here. Forest Troll Berserker, very expensive unit, very high damage dealing unit here, as the Wisp is now coming across the other way. There's the detonation, but it does not look like the Forest Troll Berserker will be able to make its way out. Low hit point Ghoul now on the run, down to 7 hit points, and survives. Are we going to see a Death Coil onto that low hit point Ghoul? No, we are not, as the Minion is going to go ahead and get taken down. Death Knight picks up the Tome of Agility. I thought he was just going to, apparently they don't. They do like books occasionally, as the Ghoul is now trying to get away, gets absolutely beaten down by that Ancient of War, and then followed up by that Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Mana Burn still coming across. Maker trying to get back again, as the Ghoul is able to escape. The Demon Hunter did not like the rabbit. Why did the rabbit cross the road to trip up a Demon Hunter? And, well, you don't like to see a Demon Hunter get tripped up and get angry. You'd think he'd have a difficult time attacking a rabbit when he's blindfolded and blind, but no, I guess the rabbit still made too much noise. Anyways, let's come back across here. Death Knight still wandering around. There is another illusion coming across here, as we are getting some easy damage. Are we going to see that perhaps that Null Overseer getting taken out? That is the big question. He is just wandering around still, and not quite sure what he really hopes to do here. Is he going to pick up the item? No, unable to do so, as the Death Knight, well, Death Knight was able to force the Ancient of War to get taken out by the creeps. That is still a victory right there in and of itself, as there are no more production buildings at all for Sonik. Sonik is in serious trouble, as we now see. Oh, I thought that was going to be a Tavern Hero. Not quite yet. We are upgrading the Black Citadel. We are getting the Lich. And we are now going into a Slaughterhouse. A new round of ghouls will be added here as the Death Knight is wandering once again. Demon Hunter wants to pick up Boots of Speed and will be doing exactly that. Death Knight now needs to get away and in a hurry as the Demon Hunter is already at level 3. The Ancient of War down across over here. Is he going to be able to take down an archer? That is the question there. One more shot and it should get taken down. There it goes. Forest Troll Shadow Priest could get taken down as well. This could be very bad news. It is now down to 68 hit points and is able to slip through. What is going on? You're going to go ahead and just hide in between these two Moonwells as a mana burn does burn off on that Death Knight. Death Knight now trying to get some additional experience and will be able to do exactly that. He is, 100 experience, 101 experience shy. That is not enough. A level 5 creep, I do not believe, gives 101 experience. Let's take a look at this down across here. And it will... Nope, especially as the Lich actually got 92 experience right there. So yes, I was still right. As the Death Knight now wanders away. All right, Sonik picks up the Panda. Death Knight now still in an amazing run trying to get away. Meanwhile, ghouls, low hit point ghouls need to head back. Double obsidian statues being trained up as the ghouls are just going to heal back up on Blight. Is the Demon Hunter going to be foolish enough to try and engage while on Blight? And we could have a Frost Nova here in just a moment. No, why no Frost Nova? Yeah, the Frost Nova was a little bit late there, as we're most likely going to be seeing a mana burn here in just a moment. There you go. There's another mana burn. The Lich should have Frost Nova'd earlier while the Demon Hunter's mana burn was on cooldown and then backed away. Did not do that as the Lich is going to get mana burned again. All right, no more mana on a Lich. That Lich is just pretty much an over-glorified archer at this stage. 22 to 28 damage, at least until it picks up that Orb of Corruption. All right. Null Brute getting taken out. Tome of Intelligence now picked up. Lich now trying to fight back here. Death Knight could get a mana burn off again. Decides against it as these units are going to get taken out. All right, Obsidian Statue still providing a bit of heal. He's going to head back up to the north as the Demon Hunter takes a little bit of slow damage right there. Mana burn once again. Is the Lich going to be able to finish it off? No, it will not, even with the Orb of Corruption armor debuff. Meanwhile, Panda getting very close to level 3. Listen, I think it's going to be a little bit shy. Nope. 37 experience right there gets enough as the Demon Hunter now wanders back home. Gargantuan Sea Turtle sitting at level 7. Skeletal Minions finishing things off. Death Knight sitting at level 2. Will get to level 3 as the Gargantuan Sea Turtle will give more than 2 experience. And that Lich is just right here ready to go. All right. Staff of Teleportation. Are we going to see the Lich get a Frost Nova down, mana burn, and the Death Knight all of a sudden took a large chunk of damage just by teleporting right there. Forest Troll Shadow Priest, Devour Magic, or no, mana burned again. That Dark Ritual only causing the Lich more pain and suffering as that Lich unable to get a mana burn off. Frost Worms already in production. We are 9 minutes and 20 seconds into this game, and a Boneyard with a Frost Worm is already being added. Dark Ritual is right there, and this is going to be a tremendous change as we now see the Gargantuan Spider Crab Behemoth and the Giant Sea Turtles getting cleared out. It does not look like the Demon Hunter is going to... Nope, I take it back. The Demon Hunter is making its way back over. Is it going to finish off the Spider Crab Behemoth in time? The Death Knight now looks to back off here. Lich is getting backed off as well. Skeletal Minions are looking to clear this up. And, there's the Dark Ritual. There's the Death Knight. And wow, the Death Knight is just doing so much damage right there. Down to 21 hit points. Death Knight will not... Oh, Death Knight does have a Potion of Mana, and it uses it in time. Potion of Invulnerability counter used, though, as the Death Knight, or the Demon Hunter, is going to be in trouble. There's the Death Coil, finishes it off, though, as the Demon Hunter was unable to get the next mana burn off. Death Knight kills the Demon Hunter again. And we'll see how all of this is going to unfold. Level 3, level 2, for a minute 40-second resurrection on that Demon Hunter as ghouls are now being added back over. Are we going to see the Hawk get taken down? It's easy experience Right there, apparently the Lich does not want level 3. That would have been extremely easy experience. Off over here, even taking that down, this down would be a piece of cake now, as we do have Frost Worms ready to go in this 47/50 army supply of Maker. All right, let's take a look. Down over here, we see the Shade keeping track. Panda now trying to get away. Does have an Orb of Venom. Can attack air. And you know what? Why chase when you have a stationary target such as these Moonwells to go after? Moonwell is going to get finished off, and that is going to be the last, at least semi-full Moonwell here. And now no additional healing will be available. Demon Hunter is still looking to get resurrected. There's a detonation right there as the Destroyer is finishing off these Moonwells here. This is just a big problem. What is happening? Demon Hunter now going to go ahead and scroll a town portal back home. Units are now all backed off again. No Shade inside the base, as the Shade was well tracking with that rest of that army. Okay, you could head back off to the north. The Shade could be repositioned right here. Perhaps creep out this particular creep camp. The Dark Wizard, grab the necessary item. You still want to pull, actually no, he's not going to pull these units away at all. Going to go ahead and finish off all of these units here. Devour Magic quickly finishes off the Dark Wizard. Frostworm is right here ready to go. And it looks as though the Death Knight will get to level 4. And we already have a Talisman of Evasion as well on that Lich. Lich is sitting at level 3. Death Knight sitting at level 4. Talisman of the Wild summoning 3 Furbolgs, and that could be a problem, except for the fact that there are plenty of Dryads. With this many Dryads, I do not believe the Furbolgs are going to even be an issue at this point at all. Meanwhile, finish off these Moonwells if you can, and without a scroll of town portal, another Moonwell will get lost. We are now at 40/40 supply, and with another Moonwell gone, the home field advantage for fighting at home is going to be pretty much moot now, as we now see the units trying to engage. All right, what's going to be happening here? All right, that's a lot of illusion to bears, and you can see Devour Magic. What is happening here? We should just see Devour Magic right there, as they are getting absolutely disappeared. All right, Destroyer has a lot of mana now, trying to finish off the remaining units. Meanwhile, Death Knight still has plenty here. Is it going to try to launch another Furbolg? That is the question, as the Frostworm does escape, or at least gets healed back up. Demon Hunter now in a frantic run trying to get away. Panda, however, has no real way of attacking against all of the air right now, as the Dryads are getting cleaned and picked apart. Demon Hunter now back, ready to go. Orb of Venom, Frost Nova, Death Coil, followed by Moonwells. Potion of Healing was not transferred to the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now down to 68 hit points, down to 32, and it looks like it is going to have an anti-magic potion to not end up taking too much damage. There's the Devour Magic, and there is the Demon Hunter. I gotta believe that's going to be the game, with 43/60 compared to 19/20. All right, that is the game, and Maker moves on, this time winning in 2 out of the 3 categories. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.